Hi guys, welcome to my model railway. This is 009, so it's a 4mm scale on 9mm track. Just thought I'd give you a quick tour of the layout. It's progressed quite far at the moment, so I'm starting this sort of video series partway through the build. What we've got here is two scale model scenery baseboards. These fit into a 72 litre plastic box, so it's great for storage. So over here we've got the station loop, which comes down here. This is the station area. And then there's a head shunt, and this leads to the loop to get round to the other end of the station. Here's the yard entry point, and this brings you to another loop, which effectively it means that mainline locos can enter the shed and avoid crossing over the weighbridge. This yard would be mainly shunted with small 040 locos such as Hunslets. So effectively what we've got here is the yard entry point, and a train would come into this line here and would get to the head shunt, run around the train, sleigh wagons, and shunt these over the weighbridge and into the yard. And in the yard here we've got 3 points. These 2 points here enter the slate sorting shed, and this is just an extra siding which off-scene would go to like a slate cutting shed or more sorting sheds. So there's a small little wagon turntable here with a little bit of a head shunt on the line, and then this line just suggests going off scene there's more track work. So the layout is sort of set in 1925, roughly that kind of period, in Wales, and is sort of based on Festiniog kind of practices. So slate trains would come down from the hills and enter this point, and then would be shunted in the yards, and passenger trains would enter the station, and this is the sort of station terminus for the line. So they would run around here and then head back up the line with some empty sleigh wagons on the back as well. So as you can see from the layout so far, the track work's all in, being painted, sleepers are being painted. I've installed some of these Pico point levers, they're painted up. This little ash pit here, this is where the engine shed goes, so this is hard standing, and this ash pit was made from an N-gauge inspection pit, also by Pico, cut down and stacked together to sort of make a deeper pit. Don't know if you can quite see that there. There we go. And then I've added the stairs, so the crew can go in and inspect the loco or just ash out into there. I need to add some sort of ash to go into that. There are buildings for this layout. Currently haven't got them down with me. But there's a station building here. The engine shed. We go here. At the weighbridge, there's a little weighbridge hut, which is a scratch built. There's a coal stage that goes here. That's a modified ratio kit. The slate sorting shed, that's scratch built. And also with the coal stage as well, there'll be a water tower here. I've also installed some of the point rodding. So for the engine shed there is a 2 lever frame set that controls the run round loop here, and also the entry point into the engine shed. And then further down here will be a 7 lever lever frame here, which I've just started painting the levers for. So what we've got here is 2 black levers there for the yard entry point here, and also the run round loop point up here. And then the blue lever is for the locking point. That's for this point here, which would be where passenger trains would run over. So there's a locking mechanism here as well. And then the other 3 levers, the red levers, there'll be a disc signal for leaving the yard point here for trains to go onto the main line. This starter signal for the station, and then off scene there's another signal which one of these red levers will be controlled by. So the 7 lever frame would go, will be going here once that's finished. So yeah, I think next video I'll sort of talk on what's going on underneath the baseball in terms of the electricals, and hopefully a bit more progress on the scenics of the layout.